What is a celebrity everyone loves but you think is insufferable, and why? Ariana Grande. Not everyone loves her, but she's really popular. I too used to be a fan of hers, but then too many stories about her real personality came out. Then there was the donut video, then it was the constant race change and being a homewrecker. Also, her weird voice changes throughout the years. Her voice is naturally a bit deeper, I think. Not sure, maybe we've never heard her real voice. But she uses a weird childlike voice into her 30 years. Creepy AF. Oprah. She's garbage. The fact she brought Monique onto her show to face her brother who had molested her as a child is repulsive. She basically kept pushing for Monique to forgive him, which is just awful. I can't stand Kevin Hart. He's not funny, and his stand-up shows are forced laughter in a nutshell. Hard agree. I hate that face he makes. It's not funny. It seems so canned and phoned in. Dwayne Johnson. He was kinda charming at first, but now he seems like a corporate shill with everything he does. I think we're seeing his downfall right now. People really hated his Rogan interview. Then he did his third trying an N-Out burger for the first time post on Instagram. Yes, his third first time. And Diesel. He just sounds so monotone, and I don't think he's a great actor or even hot. Sorry, not sorry. Oh man, that dude is one of the cringiest guys there are. That interview with a Brazilian journalist, fucking creep. Drake or Kanye, both have heads that no longer fit through a door. Kanye can't keep his bipolar mouth shut and has skewed opinions on important things, like politics, that some of his fans gobble up. Drake literally thinks he helped the Raptors win a championship. Sit the fuck down in front, bro. Jennifer Lopez, so tired of hearing about her ever-changing love life. So many stories as well about what a rude diva she is. But are there people who actually like her? Sometimes I think she's famous just because she's been around for very long. Never heard one person who is a fan of her, both IRL and online. Also, she can't sing. Timothy Chalamet. I don't get the hype, and there's just something about him that irritates me. He looks like a Victorian child slowly dying from tuberculosis. I think part of the turn-off of him is the swarm of people who think he's the best-looking thing since chocolate cake and like. He's fine, I guess, but me personally just don't find him at all attractive. Will Smith. Even before the slap, he just irritated me. Never liked him. Something so phony and dishonest about his entire persona. Jerry Seinfeld. So many people seem to love him, and his show was wildly successful. But I can't stand him at all. Plus, he dated a teenager when he was in his late 30s. He seems like a dick. Every time I hear him talk, it reinforces this. Dakota Johnson, a Nepo baby that just doesn't have the talent to back it up. I'm a huge Madam Web fan, and I'm not seeing the movie purely because I know she'll annoy me. Bring on the downvotes, but I've never liked Jennifer Aniston. She just seems fake and whiny to me. She seems like a nice person to me, but she's majorly overhyped. She's practically one of those actors who play the same role all the time, and I don't think I've ever seen her in anything worthwhile other than Friends. Plus, she was never as beautiful to me as other people made her out to be. Kim Kardashian. What the hell does she offer the world? A big ass. I may cop some heat, but I can't stand Lady Gaga. She has always seemed like an out-of-control theater kid to me, not at all genuine. Plus her "I'm Italian" shtick annoys the living shit out of me. Bill Murray. I don't hate him, but for some reason the internet thinks he is God's gift to comedy. He's all right, but he's nowhere close to the idol that the internet makes him out to be. Taylor Swift. I wouldn't say I generally dislike her. I do hate the notion she was a poor self-made super-talented singer who pulled herself by her bootstraps. Her dad was a wealth management broker with a ton of money and made every possible move for her to make a good at art and continue on the same path. That is not insulting her work, but pointing out she had a head start that only a few in the music industry ever had. Snoop Dogg. Thing is, I still love his music, but he's been in so many commercials, the novelty of watching TV and going. Haha, look! Gangster rapper Snoop Dogg is endorsing this incredibly mundane product. Has worn thin? There's a plastic statue of him in my local grocery store for shilling Corona Light. There were cardboard cutouts of him at Staples for Bic lighters. He pretended to quit weed to sell a gas-powered fire pit. I just saw a TikTok of him shilling his Skechers line on a podcast. Like, I get wanting to get your bag and everything, but I want some artistic integrity, even from 90s rappers who had a family reality show on E! 15 years ago. Jamila Jamil, classic narcissist, who spends her time humble bragging, pretending she thinks she's ugly when she's obviously beautiful, is wealthy and successful but claims to be oppressed and recently came out as queer. That word has no meaning anymore, but is married to a guy and has only dated guys. She's straight, but of course that's not trendy or oppressed enough. She's awful. Scarlett Johansson. Her acting is really bad, and I really don't think she is all that attractive either. Not unattractive, just May. I know I'll get hate for this, but Jim Carrey. I find the guy totally obnoxious. He seems like he's got one shtick and that's all he knows. His form of humor through physical comedy pains me. He has to be the loudest in the room to get the laughs. I feel like often there's no wit. If I wanted to see someone stick their neck out, raise their eyebrows, and do a weird smile followed by a basic line, I'd just go to my gas station at night. Olivia Rodrigo. All of her songs sound like a girl reading text messages to music. Jennifer Lawrence. I think she seems fake, and something she said in an interview years ago made me think that she's a drama queen. I love the Graham Norton show, but after seeing her on it a few times, I'll avoid it. She's a guest. The final straw was when she told the story of how she destroyed ancient Hawaiian ruins because she was scratching her ass on them like it was the funniest thing ever. Her cultural insensitivity made Chris Pratt look really uncomfortable. I'm with you. I just can't stand her. She tries way too hard to be not like other girls and loves to play up how cool and wheels. She likes to think she is translation, crude, and attention-seeking. She comes across as very arrogant and phony. Her personality and image feels entirely manufactured, and her acting is average at best. I don't get all the hype. Thank you for watching this video to the end. Write in the comments which celebrity you don't like and why. Be sure to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out new super interesting videos. And I also suggest you to watch our other videos.